Florida's beaches are about to get crowded, and not every hotel will have room left by summer. Some properties are already filling up fast for 2026, packed with pools, private beaches, and amenities built for a perfect coastal escape. Here are 10 of the most in-demand Florida beach hotels worth booking before they sell out. Before the list kicks off, here's a quick Florida trivia question. Florida has more of one particular natural feature than any other state in the country, something most people walk right past without realizing it. Any guesses what it is? Drop your answer in the comments, because the reveal is coming later in the video. Starting off the list at number 10 is Palmetto Beachfront Resort, earning its spot for keeping things simple and staying right on the sand. Panama City Beach has dozens of options, but Palmetto Beachfront Resort holds its own by keeping things simple and beachfront. Sitting right on the sand, the resort offers direct beach access along with a beachfront pool and tiki bar, plus year-round access to an indoor pool across the street. Rooms come with private balconies and kitchenettes, making this a practical pick for families planning longer stays. One guest called out the tiki bar by the pool, with one staffer's pina coladas earning a personal mention. Another guest praised the spacious, clean rooms and the volleyball net setup right on the beach for the kids. Ranked number 10 out of 60 hotels in Panama City Beach, it isn't the flashiest property on this list, but its consistent beachfront access and family-friendly setup make it a smart, no-frills choice for summer 2026. Coming in at number 9 is Sirata Beach Resort, moving up thanks to a packed lineup of included activities right on the Gulf. St. Pete Beach gets busy fast in the summer, and Sirata Beach Resort sits right in the middle of the action on the white sands of the Gulf coastline. Major attractions like St. Pete Pier, Johns Pass Village, and the Dolly Museum are all about 20 minutes away. The resort leans heavily into activity-driven fun, with water sports, beach yoga, bicycle rentals, and weekly family-friendly events included in the daily resort charge. Guests also get 2 bottled waters daily and access to games like cornhole and foosball. Some guests have flagged construction noise as a recurring disruption. With an overall rating of 4.0 across nearly 8,800 reviews, it's a solid pick for an active beach vacation, though those wanting total peace might look further down this list. Landing at number 8 is the Pensacola Beach Resort, earning its place through sheer size rather than any single standout amenity. Some hotels squeeze onto a sliver of sand. The Pensacola Beach Resort does the opposite. Sitting on Florida's Emerald Coast, the property spans over 800 feet of Gulf front property, with an additional 800 feet overlooking the bay, giving guests 2 completely different waterfront views. That kind of space translates into room to breathe, whether guests are soaking up sunshine on the Gulf side or watching the bay shift colors at sunset. The heated pool and spa add a layer of relaxation, and the resort's sheer footprint makes it a strong option for families who want space to spread out. With a 4.5 overall rating across 1,801 reviews, the consistency holds up well. Some guests have noted missing conveniences and occasional housekeeping inconsistencies, but for sheer waterfront real estate alone, this is one of the most generously sized beachfront properties on this list. At number 7 is Shephard's Beach Resort, climbing the list as the clear pick for guests who want nightlife built into their stay. Clearwater Beach has its share of quiet, low-key resorts. Shephard's Beach Resort is not one of them, and it doesn't try to be. This is the property built for guests who want their beach vacation paired with genuine nightlife. The standout features here are the Tiki Beach Bar and the 2-level Wave nightclub, both known for hosting some of the best local and national entertainment on Clearwater Beach. Waterfront dining at Cove Kitchen and Bar offers a calmer alternative, and the heated pool and spa next to the soak bar give guests a daytime retreat. With over 12,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor venue space, the resort also handles events for groups as large as 2,000 guests. Some guests have flagged nightlife noise as a trade-off worth knowing about. With a 4.4 rating across 2,770 reviews, Shephard's earns its spot as the entertainment first pick on this list. Sitting at number 6 is Southernmost Beach Resort, ranking this high on the strength of its location and one of the largest review pools on this list. Key West runs on energy, and the Southernmost Beach Resort manages to sit right in the middle of it while still calling itself a retreat. Tucked into historic Old Town on the island's Atlantic coast, the resort is a short walk from the shops and architecture that make Duval Street one of the most recognizable strips in Florida. The resort backs that location up with multiple pools, private beach areas, and live music that keeps the energy going well past sunset. Lush garden pathways and endless sea views give guests a reason to slow down between excursions into town. With a 4.4 rating across 10,364 reviews, the consistency speaks for itself, even though some guests have flagged disruptive noise and high prices stacking up quickly. Cracking the top 5 is the Holiday Inn Resort Pensacola Beach Gulf Front, jumping up the list on the back of one of the highest ratings in this entire lineup. Pensacola Beach has a reputation for sugar white sand, and the Holiday Inn Resort Pensacola Beach Gulf Front sits right on top of it. The property holds 206 guest rooms, some looking out over Santa Rosa Sound, and others with private balconies facing the Gulf of Mexico directly. The standout feature here is the lazy river pool, widely considered one of the best on Pensacola Beach, complete with cascading waterfalls, 2 hot tubs, and poolside fire pits. Riptide Sports Grill and Beachfront Tiki Bar handles food and drinks on site, and the location puts the Quietwater Beach Boardwalk, along with fishing, paddleboarding, and kayaking, within easy walking distance. With a 4.7 rating across 192 reviews, the consistency across rooms, service, and location categories is hard to ignore, even with some guests mentioning minor maintenance issues. Breaking into number 4 is Loews Miami Beach Hotel, holding this spot on the strength of style, scale, and the largest review pool on this entire list. South Beach has no shortage of hotels chasing the same Art Deco aesthetic. Loews Miami Beach Hotel actually delivers on it, sitting in the heart of the Art Deco district with a newly renovated look that blends sophisticated style with beachfront chic. Direct beach access from the iconic pool deck means the ocean is steps away, and the dining lineup includes 5 separate restaurants and lounges, including the signature Rouse Miami Beach. Families get a state-of-the-art kids club offering year-round programming, while groups and events can use up to 65,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor function space, accommodating anywhere from 10 to 2,700 guests. With a 4.3 rating across 11,377 reviews, the overall picture stays positive, even though some guests note inconsistent service and high prices with added fees. Taking the number 3 spot is Signia by Hilton Diplomat Beach Resort, earning this ranking with one of the highest ratings on the entire list. Some hotels force a choice between Miami and Fort Lauderdale. The Signia by Hilton Diplomat Beach Resort skips the decision entirely, sitting perfectly positioned between both cities along the Atlantic shoreline with uninterrupted ocean views. The reimagined property leans into what it calls a modern beach club spirit, backed up by 2 oceanfront pools, a semi-private beach, and 6 bars and restaurants. A full-service spa and salon, a 24-hour fitness center, and a dedicated kids club round out the amenities. The daily resort charge of $59 plus tax covers Wi-Fi, beach lounges, bicycle and kayak rentals, fitness classes, and kids club access. With a 4.8 rating across 176 reviews, the property scores consistently high, even though some guests have noted inconsistent housekeeping and dated room furniture. Just missing the top spot at number 2 is Dolphin Sands Clearwater Beach, ranking this high thanks to a location that consistently gets voted America's best beach. America's #1 beach comes with high expectations, and Dolphin Sands Clearwater Beach, part of the Ascend collection, manages to meet them. Recently reimagined, the property sits on what it calls America's #1 beach, pairing an eco and family-friendly atmosphere with an interactive, educational marine life experience. The pristine private beach is the obvious draw, but the resort backs it up with well-maintained rooms, live music, and a genuinely relaxed atmosphere. A current summer promotion offers 20% off stays of 3 or more nights booked between June 18th and July 31st, 2026, adding real urgency for next summer. With a 4.8 rating across 1,419 reviews, the consistency across service and cleanliness is hard to argue with, even though some guests note extra fees for parking and beach chairs. Topping the list at number 1 is 1 Hotel South Beach, the clear winner for delivering consistency across every category that matters. Set along a pristine 600-foot stretch of shoreline, with translucent ocean blues and constant view, this is South Beach at its most polished. The hotel built its identity around sustainability without sacrificing luxury, offering beautiful pools, a modern gym, and dining options that consistently draw praise. Guests repeatedly describe the service as exceptionally attentive and warm, with cleanliness noted as meticulous across thousands of reviews. A current TripAdvisor special offer adds up to 30% off best rates, plus a $25 dining credit using code TRIPAD, valid through January 31st, 2027. With a 4.7 rating across 10,539 reviews, the scale of consistent praise is difficult to match, even with some guests flagging steep costs and occasional noise. As for that trivia question from earlier, Florida has more coastline than any other state in the continental United States, stretching over 1,300 miles along the Atlantic and Gulf Coast combined. That same coastline is exactly why these 10 properties are filling up fast, each one offering its own slice of that shoreline before summer 2026 books out completely. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love this next one.